I got a lot of questions from people that may not in their areas be able to afford therapy. So I thought, let's go through some different tools and techniques and tips on what can you do if you feel you might need therapy, but you can't really get it for whatever reason. Best thing that you can do is to start off by taking care of the basics. That's what I would do in my first session anyways. How long and how well are you sleeping? Not sleeping well, look at my sleep video. You want to be getting 7.5 to 8.5 hours if you are not a teen. If you're a teen, you might need closer from 9 to 9.5 hours per night. Eating. Are you making sure to eat well? And that means a variety of food and not starving yourself through the day. And then exercise. Even a little bit of exercise, 5 or 10 minutes of light cardio will make you feel better and help your mind process faster. The next one, no one wants to do, but it's so good for you. Journal. And I know you're like, it's boring, I don't enjoy it. It can be point form, or it can be drawing, or it can be art. Somewhere that you can put whatever's happening in your head outside of you and be able to look at it. And so you can do it in your own way. It can be creative, but we want to take a look at those thoughts and ideas and negative self-talk. Even if you're going to therapy, journaling can really save you time and effort, and it gives you all of those clues, all of those puzzle pieces that we can put together and figure out the patterns of what are the things that are stopping you, what are the triggers that are driving you, and what are the things that we need to deal with. Also, I would research what are the free online services that are in your area. You can check out churches or hospitals or schools, libraries, social centers. They may be offering free counseling services, and though sometimes they're a wait, I would say, you know what, put your name in. And you might be like, well, that doesn't mean that the person that I'm with I might connect with, but you don't know unless you've actually tried. So I would take a look into it. You may want to also reach out or at least ask someone that you trust. That could be a teacher or a nurse, someone that you can ask and say, I'm needing of help. They may know some resources that you don't know. And sometimes just reaching out and talking to someone that you trust so that you're not alone can really help you feel better. Now, the only con to that is that they may not have the tools or the right techniques to be able to help you, but sometimes it's just nice to know that you're not alone and that someone cares. There's also a lot of free and international helplines that you can call where you're talking to people that are trained to be able to listen, understand, and be able to help you. And if you're not sure, I'm going to leave some resources of helplines in the description below. You can also take a look at self-help books or workbooks on the issues that you're dealing with. These might not be as specified to your issues, but they're wonderful resources in being able to actually do the work. I would just give one little caveat, which is do them much slower. Kind of take the time and allow yourself some time to process it. Because if you're speeding through this book because you think you're going to be better by the end of it, and so you're rushing, you're not really doing that growth in between and learning about it. So I usually say, do one exercise a week and really try to keep on doing that exercise for the entire week. There's also a lot of different videos and self-help programs that you can sign yourself up to, or some of them are completely free. And the more that you learn about yourself and who you are as a person, the better apt you are to be able to see that road ahead of you and avoid all of those pitfalls that you may have fallen into in the past. And if you're in one, to learn different tools and techniques to be able to get out much faster. You could also volunteer or be part of a community project. Sometimes it feels really good to be part of something that's greater than yourself and to be able to see that you're making actual difference and change in the world. There's also yoga and sports and meditation and guided imagery, depending on what you enjoy. You can also join a club or find a hobby, being creative, doing something that you feel good about. And even if at the beginning you don't really get that dopamine hit, that feeling of being good, it's often just good to get your mind off of things or even be in a different location. If you find that you haven't been leaving the house and you've been sequestering and secluding yourself, even getting out for a few minutes or taking a walk or even going into a different room can be really helpful. Think about your own self-care. You deserve time off. You deserve to be able to have some space. It's okay to not do anything, and that's actually doing something because you're relaxing. So if you feel like doing your hair or laying in the bath or just watching TV, give yourself permission to have a slug day where you can just enjoy that feeling of relaxing, whatever relaxing means to you. Start slow. Do whatever you can do. If today it's just, I'm going to brush my hair and I haven't for a while, start there. There is no action that's too small. There is no time that's been too late. Just take little tiny steps and be proud of yourself. Make sure that you work on that negative self-talk that's saying I can't and I shouldn't and it's too much. It's okay to be moving just little tiny grains of sand and be proud of each grain of sand that you move. And maybe you need to just do less. Like just plan on doing one thing instead of 100 things. And permission to say, no, I just can't do that to other things that are on your plate. If you like more psychology videos or reaction videos, you can watch them all ad-free, sponsor-free on Nebula. And it's not just my videos. Nando V Movies, Medlife Crisis, Renee Ritchie, MK, BHD, Cinema Wins, and so many more. All ad-free, sponsor-free on Nebula, and bundled in for free when you sign up for today's sponsor, CuriosityStream, at curiositystream.com/Georgia Dow, or click on the link below. And right now, because you watch this channel, you can get CuriosityStream for 42% off, less than $12 a year, less than the price of one dinner out for a whole year. And that includes their thousands of amazing documentaries and series like Extraordinary Humans, just like Louisa. Meet the most amazing people on the planet. In this series, Tom Hunt searches for people with genuine, real-life superpowers, and they push themselves to the known limits of the human mind and body. And you'll be supporting educational creators directly for over 42% off CuriosityStream, less than $12 a year. And you get Nebula bundled in for free. Yes, for free. Just click on the link below or go to curiositystream.com/Georgia Dow. Clicking on that link really does help out my channel, so thank you so much. And thank you, CuriosityStream. So hopefully these are a little bit helpful. You can give me your tips and techniques that I may have forgotten in the comments below. And if you like this video, please hit subscribe.